Hello friends and welcome back to the horror section. This time I'm going to show some, I usually show like different, I don't know, different companies that I have, like I do at Anchor Bay, sometimes show a few of them. I've showed, excuse me there, I show like Blue Underground, some of the movies. This time I'm going to be showing a few of my Code Reds off. I got a few DVDs, Blu-rays of them, so I figured I'd just show a couple of them off. So here we go. So this one's called Weekend Murder. It's kind of like a murder mystery with a little bit of comedy in it. It's kind of like an Agatha Christie, I guess, but I don't think it's actually one of hers. It's just a kind of looks like that. And the funny thing is, they usually say the butler done it. At least they know the butler didn't do it. He was the first body they found, so that's kind of funny. This one's first time on U.S. Home Video, Code Red. And this is a pretty decent movie. It wasn't the best in the world, but it wasn't too bad. I kind of enjoyed it or whatever. It's kind of a murder mystery, but it's got a little bit of comedy, kind of like British comedy in it and stuff. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I like it pretty good. So that's Weekend Murders. The next two I have the double pack, and this is The Fours, which is a crazy, crazy movie. It's almost too silly to watch. It's a fun movie, but it's just nutty. And then Don't Go in the Woods is pretty, it's kind of like a cheap slasher movie. Not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. And this is a double pack from Code Red. And like I said, Don't Go in the Woods. It's alright. It's not too bad. Now this one is just, the forest is kind of nuts or whatever. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like these ghost kids and their dad is some killer that's a cannibal, and I don't know, and the kids try to help these people escape their dad or something. I don't know. It's sort of nutty. It's a nutty movie. It's kind of fun to watch, but it's just pure craziness. But like I said, both of these are pretty interesting. They're just kind of fun watches or whatever. But I just thought that's kind of cool, you getting it on this double pack. So that's The Forest and Don't Go in the Woods double pack from Code Red. Here's a nutty movie I kind of just picked up because, like, you had to get two of them or something. So I got this one. I don't even know nothing about it. Texas Detour. I don't know. It's got Cameron Mitchell in it, so it can't be too bad. I like Cameron Mitchell, and there he is. There's the man. And his Captain Kirk-like acting. He does the same. He's kind of like him and William Shatner went to the same acting school, it seems like to me. He could have played Captain Kirk, He could have been like his understudy if William Shatner was sick. Cameron Mitchell could have, played on Star Trek for a couple episodes. Might not even know the difference, but I don't know. It's a stunt driving was no problem. It was real life that was out to get him. I don't know. I wouldn't read it. It just sounds nutty. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Pretty much I just got this one because you had to get two, and this is like real cheap or something. I don't remember. Like to get this certain thing, you had to buy two of them, and I picked out the one I liked, but then you got to buy another one, and this was like the cheapest thing they had, so I got it. And you can't go wrong with Code Red anyways. This thing's probably out of print for all I know. But like I said, I've never even opened it. Texas Detour. So I have no idea. Looks like the Dukes of Hazzard or something. I don't know what this is, but Texas Detour. Here's a classic Dead Pit. This is an unrated director's cut, and this is a double disc from the directors of Lawnmower Man and Veracity. I can't pronounce nothing right. And this one's pretty much about like a doctor or something that supposedly died, I think, and like his building, he kind of haunts it and comes back and tries to kill these inmates in this nut house. It's a crazy movie. It's pretty decent. It's not the best in the world, but it's a pretty fun movie. And I remember on there's the Code Red, and I remember on the front of it, they always had, I believe it was the same, I think it was this same guy right here, but he had like red eyes. And I think on the VHS, they would light up or something, like his eyes were real red, and I remember it with the copy that I used to have, it was kind of busted up. The face was, you could see the eyes sticking out or whatever. And it looked like they lit up or something. It was kind of cool. So that's the Dead Pit. This is should say up here, I think. It's hard to read it. This is the double disc collector's set. Which, I mean, you can kind of see that on the back. Disc 2, disc 1. So it's a pretty fun little movie. It's kind of just a kind of oddball movie. Pretty fun though. It's got some real cheesy moments in it though, but it's a pretty good little movie. Not too bad. But that's Dead Pet, the 2-disc set from Code Red, unrated director's cut. And last but not least, Lance Henriksen and I think Giovanni Ribisi. He's a good actor. I can't pronounce names good. I'm not the best at pronouncing stuff. And this is Wes Craven's presents The Hills Have Eyes 3 Mind Ripper. And I think this is kind of like there's the Code Red. It's kind of like this guy's experimenting on people or whatever, and he turns this one person. Either he turns a person in, or the guy kind of mutates into this, and he just pretty much goes in there, and these people are locked in this building. This monster's trying to come after them and kill them and stuff. And it's up to, I guess, Lance Henriksen. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Lance Henriksen and some of the other people are trying to stop him from killing them, but they're all kind of stuck in there and, trying to figure out a way of getting away from this guy. But it's a pretty decent movie. It's like, it doesn't have anything to do with the other Hills Have Eyes, I don't think. It's just a name. I mean, you could really call this Mind Ripper, really. I mean, just take that off. Because it's kind of funny when they, put this on there, but it kind of screws the movie up. It makes it kind of good for back then because, The Hills Have Eyes have another, but now when you read it, you're thinking, that's such a crappy movie, If they would have called it Mind Ripper, people would have been, and it didn't have this on there, people might have liked it better. That's like Halloween 3. If it wasn't Halloween 3, people would probably love the movie, but it doesn't have Michael Myers on it. So if you just called it Season of the Witch, people would have liked it. They would have said, it's a great movie. But since it's Halloween 3 Season of the Witch and people's wanting Michael Myers, you get what I mean? It's kind of like if you wasn't just Mind Ripper, you'd think it was a total different movie and people would probably love it. But they're looking for The Hills Have Eyes. They want to see the same stuff. But, I mean, that's just my opinion on it. But like I said, it's a pretty decent movie. There's the Code Red down there. And that's it for my Code Red video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like a little bit of my rant there. I apologize for that. Sometimes I rant a little too much. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.